There are certain rooms where the moment you step inside, you immediately feel a heavy, gloomy energy. Strangely enough, the people who live in those rooms often suffer from illness, constant fatigue, and declining fortune. And the root of it all may lie in a few seemingly harmless objects sitting right in their bedroom. The bedroom, which we normally think of as a place of rest and recovery, is actually the heart of your personal energy field. It is the space that stores and nurtures your spirit. Every night as you fall asleep, your body may rest, but your energy continues to flow. If that flow becomes blocked, or if it is disrupted by objects that carry negative energy, it slowly drains your life force. Over time, your mind becomes scattered, your health weakens, and prosperity and good luck quietly slip away. Many people do not understand why they constantly feel exhausted, suffer from insomnia, or experience frequent nightmares. Others feel like their life is stuck. Nothing seems to go smoothly. The real cause could be right in their own bedroom. Familiar objects that unknowingly block the flow of positive energy. In Feng Shui, every object holds its own qi, or energy. When that energy becomes imbalanced or distorted, blessings and fortune tend to disappear along with it. In today's video, we are going to explore the items that you should absolutely never keep in your bedroom. These things do more than just affect your sleep. They can quietly open the door to illness and poverty. And the truth is, one of them might already be sitting in your room right now. But before we dive in, take a moment to speak this affirmation out loud and activate a wave of positive energy. I am cleansing my living space to welcome peace and prosperity into my life. And do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that each week we can continue uncovering the hidden secrets of Feng Shui, spiritual energy, and the unseen forces that may be shaping your destiny. And now, it is time to take a closer look at the bedroom where we sleep every night. Some objects may seem lifeless, but they are silently draining your life force, spreading illness and misfortune. These are the kinds of items that should be removed immediately. The major Feng Shui no-nos you must not ignore. First item, a broken or stopped clock. In Feng Shui, clocks are believed to guide the movement of energy. The ticking hands of a working clock represent the continuous flow of time, of energy, and of your life path. When a clock is running properly, the space around it stays in motion. Old energy is released, and new energy is created. But when a clock stops, the flow of energy gets interrupted, and the qi in your home becomes stagnant and unbalanced. A dead clock emits what is called static energy, the kind that does not move or circulate. In an environment like that, life energy struggles to spread, directly affecting your mood and vitality. According to Feng Shui, a stopped clock symbolizes a stalled life path. It can make your career feel stuck, your spirit feel heavy, and opportunities slip away. That is why people are often advised not to keep a broken clock in the bedroom or in any living space at all. Beyond the symbolism of stagnation, a stopped clock is also considered an energy dead zone in the home. If left for too long, that static energy can spread, lowering the freshness and vitality of the entire space. It does not just affect physical energy. It can mess with your emotions and disturb your sleep, making you feel tired and drained without knowing why. So always make sure your clocks are working. Check them regularly, replace the batteries when they run out, or get rid of any clock that is beyond repair. Doing this helps restore the natural energy flow, reactivates the motion of time, and keeps your living space feeling fresh and vibrant. Second item: old dolls, statues, or human-like figurines. In Feng Shui, objects that resemble human figures, like dolls, statues, or mannequins, are believed to absorb and store strong energy. Every object holds its own energy field, but human-shaped items are especially powerful in energy resonance. When they are new or placed with intention, they tend to carry positive energy, symbolizing joy, vitality, and clarity of spirit. But over time, if they become old, cracked, or abandoned, that energy gradually shifts to a darker state, becoming heavy, stagnant, and more likely to attract negative energy. These human-like objects mirror the structure of real human energy. So when their energy becomes distorted, they begin to emit frequencies that clash with the natural energy of people. This creates imbalance in the space. Rooms where old dolls or figurines are placed often feel heavy, stuffy, and uncomfortable. People who sleep or live there may experience fatigue, stress, restless sleep, or frequent bad dreams. Beyond the feng shui aspect, there is a spiritual layer to this as well. Every object that has been owned or touched by someone carries the imprint of their energy. Emotions like sadness, fear, loneliness, or resentment can silently linger in an object. This is especially true with dolls or figurines, because their human-like shape makes them ideal containers for emotional residue. When placed in your personal space, particularly places of rest, these items can radiate old emotional vibrations that affect your mood and mental state, often without you realizing it. Negative energy trapped in human-shaped objects does not simply disappear. It spreads slowly, dulling the atmosphere and creating a sense of gloom or unease. When a doll or statue becomes old and its eyes or face fade, that is often a sign the object's energy has died, meaning it is no longer aligned with natural frequencies, but instead emits low vibrations that suppress your personal vitality. For that reason, Feng Shui advises never to keep old dolls, statues, or human-like figures in your home, especially not in places where people live or rest. If the item holds sentimental value, store it in a well-lit place with natural sunlight, or seal it safely inside a cabinet. If it is damaged or no longer meaningful, discard it with care. Clean it, wrap it in cloth, and remove it respectfully. Never toss it carelessly or let it sit around for too long. Doing this helps prevent the spread of stagnant energy and allows your space to maintain a natural and healthy energy flow. Third item: photos of deceased loved ones and mementos linked to separation. In Feng Shui, every item stores the energy of the person who once owned or was connected to it. Photos of those who have passed away or keepsakes tied to emotional separation carry a type of energy known as yin qi, a still, quiet energy associated with endings and memory. When placed in a living space, especially the bedroom, these items can disrupt the balance of yin and yang, slow down the flow of qi, and quietly weaken your vitality and spirit. The living space of the living should be energized by active yang qi, which represents movement, renewal, and growth. But photos of the deceased carry stopped energy, symbolizing stillness and the end of a life cycle. When both types of energy exist in the same place, they can cancel each other out, causing confusion in the surrounding energy field. As a result, people living in that space often feel tired, lack energy, feel a subtle sadness, or struggle with poor quality sleep. From a spiritual standpoint, images and belongings of the deceased serve as a bridge between two energy realms. When placed in a private space, where a person is resting and at their most energetically vulnerable, it unintentionally opens a channel between the living and the dead. While this may not cause immediate harm, over time, it weakens the life field, leading to fatigue, melancholy, and a gradual decline in personal luck and motivation. Keepsakes tied to grief, heartbreak, or loss carry a similar energy. Each time you look at them, your subconscious triggers emotional memories, pulling your energy backward. When those negative emotions repeat over and over, it blocks growth in the present and shuts the heart, leaving your life feeling stuck and joyless. This is a subtle form of emotional energy leakage, very common, yet rarely noticed. Keeping photos or mementos of the deceased is not wrong. What matters is where they are placed. Such items should be kept in a respectful, quiet area meant for remembrance, like a spiritual altar, a memorial space, or a dedicated tribute corner. They should not be in the bedroom, the workspace, or common living areas. When these energies are clearly separated, it avoids hidden conflicts in the energy flow between the worlds of the living and the dead. If there are objects tied to sad memories that you still want to keep, cleanse their energy before storing them. You can do this by gently wiping them with diluted salt water, using incense smoke, or placing them under early sunlight to clear out stagnant energy. Then, store them in a sealed box in a quiet place, out of your daily view. Fourth item, negative artwork. In Feng Shui, artwork is not just decoration. It is a symbol of energetic frequency. Every painting or image on the wall emits its own vibration, which affects both the energy field of the room and the mental state of those who live there. If a picture depicts something negative, such as a stormy ocean, a dark sky, a barren forest, or a lonely, sad figure, it sends out low vibrations that drag down the energy of the entire space. The energy of an image can seep into your subconscious. Even if you are not staring at it, your brain registers it every time your eyes glance past. If the image shows isolation, chaos, or sorrow, your subconscious starts to adopt those emotional patterns as part of your living environment. Over time, this can lead to a constant sense of gloom, anxiety, or unexplained loneliness. Many people wonder why they always feel low or uneasy in a certain room, but the answer might be hanging right on their walls. Feng Shui refers to this as emotional energy interference, where the energy of an image begins to affect your emotions and ultimately your health and fortune. Pictures of wild seas or stormy skies carry turbulent energy that can make the mind restless, disturb your sleep, and stir tension within the household. Images of lonely people, sad eyes, or dark tones often reduce the sense of vitality, quietly pulling your personal energy toward negativity without you realizing it. On a spiritual level, images act as energy gateways. Every painting functions like a mirror. If it reflects sorrow or heaviness, it will amplify that frequency throughout the room. This is especially impactful in the bedroom, where your personal energy is at its most vulnerable. When your visual energy is repeatedly exposed to negative images, it becomes harder for your mind to find peace, often leading to bad dreams, shallow sleep, or constant worry for no clear reason. For that reason, only display artwork that carries positive and harmonious energy. Choose pictures that show peaceful nature scenes, soft lighting, blooming flowers, sunrise landscapes, gentle streams, or joyful gatherings. These types of images help activate uplifting energy, stabilize your mood, and increase the flow of blessings. Warm, bright, or neutral colors are the best choices, as they help balance the energy field and create a comforting, nourishing atmosphere. Fifth item: fake plants, dried flowers, and plastic flowers. Unlike fresh flowers, dried or artificial flowers only imitate the appearance of life, but inside, they are completely lifeless. The energy field they emit is static, cold, and stagnant. When placed in a living space, especially a bedroom, where soft and warm energy is essential, these items can freeze the natural energy flow. As a result, the room starts to feel heavy and rigid, leaving those who sleep there feeling tired, uninspired, mentally drained, and gradually losing personal vitality over time. Dried flowers have a unique trait. They were once alive, but have been cut off from their natural energy source. That is why, in Feng Shui, dried flowers represent endings, the past, and things that have come to a stop. If placed in the bedroom, they can lock both energy and spirit in a static state, making it difficult for the occupant to move forward in work, relationships, or financial matters. The energy of dried flowers is not necessarily harmful in a dramatic sense, but it is dead energy, meaning it no longer supports good fortune or positive flow. Plastic flowers and fake plants carry a similar influence. While they may look fresh and vibrant all year round, they do not contain real life. Without life, they cannot regulate the energy in your home. Fake plants do not breathe, do not exchange energy, and therefore cannot absorb toxins or provide natural yang energy like real plants can. Over time, the dust that collects on plastic leaves absorbs even more stagnant energy, creating an artificial kind of yin-qi that makes the room feel heavy and lifeless. In particular, those who place dried flowers or fake plants near their headboard or work desk often experience sluggish circulation, poor quality sleep, and fatigue in the mornings. These are clear signs of stagnant energy surrounding the body during rest. Sixth item: sharp, pointed, or angular objects. In Feng Shui, objects with sharp tips, harsh corners, or spiky designs are referred to as Sha shapes. These emit directional energy that moves in straight, forceful lines and can create disruptive energy, known as poison arrows. When this kind of energy is aimed directly at the human body, especially at the bed, it can cause feelings of tension, restlessness, poor sleep, and over time, even health issues. The ideal flow of energy in a home is soft and smooth, moving gently through the space. But when there are sharp or pointed objects facing outward, the energy gets split or pierced, creating waves of instability. In Feng Shui, this is known as piercing Sha, energy being pushed out through the sharp lines of an object. If these sharp angles point toward your bed, your work desk, or your usual sitting area, the energy will directly impact you, often resulting in fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, irritability, or difficulty concentrating. Sharp items here are not limited to knives, scissors, or decorative swords. They also include things like table corners, cabinet edges, bed frames, photo frames, decorative lights, or metal and glass ornaments with pointed tips. These small details often go unnoticed, but they create subtle directional forces that interfere with the natural energy field of a room. Feng Shui refers to this as physical form Sha, a kind of energy drain that happens without any physical contact. Beyond its effect on energy, sharp design also influences the subconscious mind. Humans naturally feel on edge around sharp or pointed objects. When there are too many harsh angles in a living space, your subconscious stays in a state of alert, making it difficult for your body to fully relax. That is why people who spend time in such environments often suffer from insomnia, fatigue, or constant stress and irritability. Feng Shui recommends that no sharp object should ever be pointed directly at a person's usual position, especially not the head of the bed, the dining table, or a frequently used chair. Items like metal tools, knives, or spiky decorations should be stored away in closed drawers. If there are unavoidable sharp corners from furniture like tables or shelves, cover them with soft materials, such as cloth, rubber corner guards, or round decorative add-ons, to soften the energy flow. When choosing furniture, it is best to go with pieces that have soft curves, rounded edges, or smooth lines. These curves represent the natural movement of energy and help balance the yin and yang in a space, creating a feeling of harmony and safety. Lighting also plays a role in neutralizing sharp energy. Brightening up dark corners or sharp spots helps reduce the harshness of their energy field. Once negative energy has been cleared, the next step is to restore purity to your space, to make the bedroom a true place for nurturing both body and soul. Cleansing is not just about cleaning. It is a ritual to awaken fresh energy and bring to light the positive forces that have been buried under dust and daily stress. Start with the physical layer. Clean the hidden corners and organize your belongings neatly so that energy can flow freely. Each time you wipe away a layer of dust, you are removing a layer of stagnant energy. Open your windows to let in sunlight and fresh air, because early morning light carries the strongest yang energy, powerful enough to burn away old energy and refresh the space. When your room is filled with natural light, you will feel the difference instantly. The air feels lighter, more breathable, and your mind starts to calm down naturally. Then move on to the energy layer. Scent and sound are powerful vibrations that can purify your energy field. Burn a little incense, essential oils like lemongrass or sandalwood, to clear out the old energy. Or hang a small wind chime where the breeze can touch it. The gentle ringing sound acts like the breath of the space, helping energy circulate more harmoniously. If you meditate or chant, allow that sacred sound to fill the room. It is one of the purest forms of energy and can dissolve all unwanted vibrations. Finally, we reach the spiritual layer, the place where energy is generated from within you. A room can be physically clean, but if your heart is still filled with heaviness, the energy will remain blocked. Before going to bed, let go of worries and emotional burdens. Do not take anger or sorrow to sleep with you. Keep your mind light, because when the heart is calm, the energy will naturally become calm too. A person who carries peaceful energy will transform their room into a space that is warm, bright, and serene. When all three layers, physical, energetic, and spiritual, come together as one, the bedroom becomes a true place of renewal. You will sleep more deeply, wake up feeling refreshed, and start each day full of energy. Because when your space is truly cleansed, everything becomes clear, and peace will find its way back into every breath you take. The bedroom is not just a place for rest. It is your personal energy field, the space that most clearly reflects the peace within your heart and the flow of fortune in your life. When that space is cleansed, cleared of old clutter, purified of negative energy, and filled with light, fragrance, and peaceful vibrations, That is when good fortune begins to settle in. Prosperity starts to rise, and your spirit feels lighter than ever before. Always remember, misfortune, illness, or hardship do not always come from the outside. Often, they begin right in the environment around us, in places where energy is blocked and good chi cannot move freely. When you change your layout, let go of heavy, stagnant items, you are opening a new path for luck and peace to enter. Every act of tidying, every breath of cleansing is a form of healing, not just for your room, but for your soul as well. If today you start to look at your space with new eyes, opening a window, letting go of some old belongings, wiping down your mirror, switching out a plant, lighting a stick of incense, or simply smiling at your room, then that is already the moment your energy is beginning to shift. Because in Feng Shui, small changes in the outer world always lead to big shifts in the inner one. Take a moment now to speak a positive affirmation to activate a stream of good energy in your life. I am living in clean, peaceful energy, filled with abundance and prosperity. And if you feel this message has brought you something meaningful, a moment of clarity, a sense of comfort, or simply a little more motivation to start changing, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, tap the like button, and share this with someone you care about. Because who knows? One small change in their room might just open the door to an entirely new chapter in their life.